I am your anchor, and today is Tuesday, the 2nd of June 2026. Here is your briefing on the stories driving conversation across the nation and beyond. President Bola Tinubu is expected to attend the maiden annual dinner of the State House Press Corps. Minister Nyesom Wike has declared that Tinubu has delivered on his mandate, while also accusing the African Democratic Congress and the New Democrats Congress of dishonesty over their primary processes. In response, the SDP's Rauf Adesoji Adebayo has countered that no Nigerian is better off under the current government. Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal, has resigned from the ADC, alleging that its presidential primary was rigged in favor of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. Atiku has dismissed that claim, saying there is no evidence to support it. In a major anti-corruption development, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has unveiled fresh evidence in the long-standing $6 billion Mambila Power Project scandal, targeting former Minister Olu Agunloye. The federal government has rearraigned journalist Tukur Mamu on an amended terrorism charge. In connection with the 2022 Abuja-Kaduna train attack, the Federal Road Safety Corps says it arrested over 1,691 traffic offenders in a 5-day nationwide crackdown. On the Oyo school kidnapping crisis, the Nigeria Union of Teachers has announced it will begin a nationwide protest today, as parents and communities continue to demand the safe return of abducted pupils and teachers. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has been urged by the City Boy movement to mobilize support for President Tinubu's re-election bid in 2027. The governor of the CBN, Olayemi Cardoso, has described a robust payment system as central to lifting Nigerians out of poverty. The CBN has also extended its point-of-sale geofencing compliance deadline to the 31st of July. The Supreme Court has set aside an order that had frozen the assets of Nestoil and Nakondi Energy. The Nigeria Safety Investigation Bureau is probing a vessel collision at Bonny Anchorage, and oil prices have risen following Iran's suspension of peace talks with the United States. Security forces in Lagos have dismissed circulating rumors of bandit attacks in the state, and police have arrested 2 individuals over a false bandit attack claim in an Oyo community. In Oyo, protests have erupted over the continued abduction of teachers and students. Doctors have shut down a hospital in Ondo State following an assault on a colleague. In Anambra, hoodlums attacked the convoy of Governor Soludo's chief of staff, killing 2 police officers. In Kogi, the army has rescued 23 kidnapped passengers. 8 people have been killed and scores injured after gunmen attacked a community in Plateau State. In Borno, a joint Nigeria and United States intelligence-led strike has killed 21 ISWAP fighters. 7 Sala visitors are among 17 people killed in a bandit attack in Sokoto State. In Kaduna, the state has been ranked among Nigeria's top 3 performing states. In Rivers State, a tenants' union has called for the suspension of rent hikes amid a growing housing crisis. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has fired back at Minister Wike, saying Rivers State votes do not belong to any individual. In Benue, the Labour Party has unveiled a female deputy governorship candidate, while the Academic Staff Union of Universities has shut down a state university over unpaid entitlements. Crisis has emerged within Kwara State's PDP chapter after 2 governorship candidates emerged from its process. In Osun, the Independent National Electoral Commission has cautioned against voter apathy ahead of the state's 2026 governorship election, as the ADC governorship candidate ruled out defection rumors and promised round-the-clock electricity if elected. Africa's Center for Disease Control says a vaccine against the Ebola Bundibugyo strain is expected to be ready before the end of 2026, a significant development for public health on the continent. Iran has warned that Israeli attacks in Lebanon are threatening its ceasefire with the United States. In the United Kingdom, leaked messages suggest that British Ambassador David Mandelson criticized Prime Minister Keir Starmer's leadership. With the 2026 FIFA World Cup approaching, Norway and striker Erling Haaland have announced their return to international football, generating significant excitement ahead of the tournament. 10 changes to football laws are set to take effect at the World Cup. That is your complete news briefing for this Tuesday morning. From politics and security to business and sport, we have you covered. Stay informed, stay safe, and we will see you in the next update. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Nigeria.